Yo, what's up, guys?
What's up?
So, our regular host back again with us, Rohan, me, Bhav, Adski, or Adarsh, as we all know him, the badass.
Yeah.
So,
Harry the daddy.
Harry the daddy, the baddie.
Said nobody.
So nobody.
No. I say that at least
Yeah,
twice
actually
a
he
week.
says it.
You say it. You say
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
That's true.
Exactly. So, last episode we talked about house parties and all the great stuff we've done at them or out of them.
Yeah.
Now we have to deal with the repercussions of them from our parents.
Hey.
And I luckily have not had any repercussions because I'm a good guy. Hashtag I tell my parents every time I have a house party.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, dude. Like,
So I guess the main thing is talking about like Indian parents, like Desi parents. So
Oh, yeah.
if there's someone who's watching this who's not Indian, it'll be hard to relate, but you will have some facts in hand.
I have
Yeah.
seen though, like even if Indian parents are very unique in their own, I have seen
There are
like, it's
some
still-
factors that are
like
common.
they all stretch around. Like okay, white parents are the fucking chillest of all. Like we've all heard that Russell Peters bit
Yeah.
about like clean a room. He's like fuck off, and then mom says okay fine. Russell says that, and then like
Yeah.
somebody gonna get hurt
Somebody-
real
Yeah.
bad.
No copyright here, but yeah, we're just referring it's Russell Peters.
Yeah,
joke.
Russell Peters. Yeah.
I mean, I think
But
when it starts with Desi parents, it goes back to like I think when you were kids.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, after you grow up, also there's a bit of a thing that goes on. But
I mean,
I think like when you were kids, you have this thing. I mean, the most prominent thing that I can remember of is the whole curfew thing. Like
Oh.
when you go down to play and stuff like that.
Yeah.
6 to 8.
Yeah, they're like, you have 2 hours, you come back from school, eat your food, go to sleep for if you want to sleep, or whatever, and
Yeah.
then the evening you play, and you come back before sunset.
You know, that's so cool. Like, I didn't realize. My parents never let me sleep after school. Like, legit never. My mom's like, no, you're not going to sleep. I'm like, but why? Like, no. You stay up, come from home, do your homework, whatever the fuck, then go out to play, and then sleep. That's fucked up, dude.
Yeah, I think
So
that's
that you can
because-
sleep
Yeah, that's so that
on
you are
time,
tired
you are
and
tired
you
to
pass out
sleep
on
on-
time.
I mean,
You probably were like a small Energizer bunny, and they were
Could
like,
be,
yeah, we need this idiot in bed, tired.
Yeah,
and
as soon
Oh,
as
yeah.
possible.
But yeah, did you guys have like curfews and stuff?
Curfews, I mean, yeah, not. There is always like, oh, you have to come back by this time, go to bed by this time. But growing up, it was like the basic one, nothing like very major or extreme.
uh-huh.
But I still do have curfew. Like
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys know it. Like I still
Yeah.
live with my parents, so
I mean, yes.
it is like, yeah. If I came to a house party, they will be like, when are you back? When are you coming? How are you coming? Whatever.
Oh yeah.
Makes
So
sense,
that
yeah.
thing is still there. But I've not, like, I was not a very naughty kid growing up. So I was one of those
That's good.
Point to be
people-
noted.
Yeah, who was
Shithead.
always kind of like, okay, like the
Yeah.
good boy who never really messed
Rebelled.
around a lot
Exactly,
and rebelled a lot.
Yeah.
For me, I think it was like, you always have one parent you're sort of
Closer.
closer to, or
Who you can confide in.
Yeah.
and one person who you're like always scared of.
Don't tell
Yeah.
Dad.
Yeah. So it varies from people to people. For me, probably it was
So-
like, yeah, my dad was a strict one. And
Funny
then my
you
mom
should
was
say
the
that.
rest.
So while growing up, it was the same. Like until I was in school and stuff.
Yeah.
For me, it was like my mom. I could tell her anything or whatever, like proper mama's boy kind of a
Oh,
thing
yeah.
situation.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when shit hit the fan, that's when my dad is brought into the picture.
Yeah.
And then it's like weapons are flying everywhere.
Yeah.
Famous ones are the chappals.
Chappals, okay.
Flip-flops, hangers.
Flip-flops, hangers,
Belts.
belts,
Yeah.
belts, yes.
I was
And
lucky. I never
cane.
got cane.
Did
Were you ever threatened by that?
The wooden spoon.
Not the spoon, like
The
the,
ruler.
the burn.
What?
Oh, you're not okay.
What is the burn?
Like what? Your parents take a candle and be like,
Not a cat.
this party's gonna get lit, yo.
Like like a spatula sort of a thing. And I
Oh.
will. burn
Oh,
you.
okay. Like hit you with this. Yeah.
Yeah, but
It's hot.
Oh, what the?
Oh.
oh, okay, that's something different then.
What?
Probably,
You had that?
I
Did
never
it work?
got it. I think I got it
Ooh.
once.
Where did they burn
Where?
you?
Where? Like in your hand or where?
No, it was just like a threat which my mom had,
Oh, it was just a threat, but it didn't follow through with it.
I don't think she ever used it. It was obviously like it is
Yeah,
not
yeah.
something people would do.
I don't think she had to use it. Like just the idea of him getting
Yeah,
burned
it was
enough.
that was
right?
the idea. Like
Yeah.
I used to go for a lot of classes and like say karate or music, and sometimes I'm like, no, I don't want to go after school and whatever, pretending to just be asleep and not waking up on time. And,
Oh, yeah.
those
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
things.
Yeah, shenanigans.
Yeah,
I did
probably
that in
that. Yeah, that
school.
was the only thing I remember actually. Yeah. Now that I remember punishments, like otherwise I've not really gotten hit or beaten and stuff like
So
that.
I used to have like a really strong curfew on me, right?
Makes sense, yeah.
So
Knowing
yeah,
you now.
yeah, knowing the shit I've been up to. So what used to happen was they would be like, yeah, okay, fine. As I got older,
Yeah.
I was allowed to stay out longer, right?
Yeah.
So initially it used to be like before the sun goes down, you come home.
So winters were like fuck for you.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you have no clue. I should be like, but I used to play till 7. Yeah, sun goes down, you go down. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I shall be there. So this is like pre-mobile phone era, right? So pre-mobile phones, I'm playing, and then either from the balcony there would be the first warning call.
Oh.
Yo, get your ass home.
Wait, was your balcony close to the ground floor?
Yeah, it was just like in the second floor. So from there,
lucky
she would
you.
come out and she would like, hello, get back up.
See, makes sense. I
And
was
I'm
on the
like-
12th floor.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Makes sense.
Second warning is like, listen, if you don't come, I'm going to lock the door.
Ooh.
Oh.
Then I knew stuff was serious. So
Shit
I
is
used to go.
getting real.
Then one of the times, I don't know why,
You
full
just wanted to
daredevil,
test
I
it.
was just like, no,
I'm not going.
I'm not going. Because I still need to play. Like, that's the
Exactly.
final golden goal.
Exactly.
I'll score this and I'll come home.
Exactly, dude.
And then
Door was locked.
it went extreme.
Ooh.
Then I didn't see my mom. It was my dad who came down.
Oh.
Mid-match, bro. Mid-match.
Just like
He's like, did she call you home twice?
oh.
I'm like, yeah, I know, but you can see. It's like, it's just last goal. He's like, I don't care.
Ooh.
We say it once and once only.
Oh.
You-
How old were you at this time?
I was probably in the 8th grade. So how old are you
Like-
when you're in the
like
7th?
13?
12,
13. 12,
12, 13, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, oh God, no.
See, I think this makes a sense because like your parents had to deal with 2 kids.
Two boys.
So you had to follow
For
the
you,
rules.
two boys, yeah.
2 dudes,
Yeah.
and for you, your sister,
Sister
and
and yeah.
my parents just had me. So
Oh,
they could focus completely on me.
You're the apple of the eye.
Exactly. dude. My parents had a lot of leeway for me. Like, I think it was like, yeah, play from 6 to 8 and then like, yeah, come back home. Then slowly it got stretched to like, okay, come back home before dinner. Then it became like, just come back home in one piece. Because
Yeah.
like, I started getting cuts and bruises and I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Playing or killing, bro? What
yeah.
MMA matches are you doing?
My mom would be like, you do know those are your own hands and legs, right? You've not borrowed it from
Exactly.
someone. I'm like, yeah. She's like, then bring them back the same way. I'm like, yeah. But that used to be the thing. So after the mobile phone thing came, right?
Oh my god, dude. That made things
Then
worse.
it made it worse. So now I
Because
have
they
the
can
phone. So
contact
I'm
you.
going for
Exactly.
like after school classes and I'm going for
Yeah.
tuition and stuff like that. After tuition, obviously the friends are hanging out, probably going to eat something or just grab
Yeah,
a few
cheeky
Pepsi.
That shawarma.
Shawarma, yeah. And after class shawarma, having a Pepsi or soda,
Yeah.
and then we're just chilling out. And then they're like, yo, did your class get over at this time? And you're like, yeah, there was a lot of traffic, this, that.
Yeah.
Then it reached a stage where this story kept going on like for a month or something, right? So this is how strict my folks were. At one point, it reached a stage where I'm saying the same thing, and I'm eating this shawarma at one place, and I see a black Land Cruiser pull up to that shawarma
Oh.
place. Now, Land Cruiser are very common here in
Yeah.
Dubai, right? So I don't pay any heed to it. I'm like, yeah, we're eating and all. Window goes down, boop, boop, and I'm like, dude, I'm not even joking. Literally, that shawarma, I didn't want to eat it anymore. I was just like, no, that's it. That's last supper, last meal. And my friends are like, literally looking at me, and they're also like, dude, isn't that your dad? I'm like, don't look at him. Maybe he won't realize. And he's like, bam, bam, and I'm like, oh.
He's like, run!
Hey, Macha!
I was like, I'll just come back. I walked to the car. He's like, didn't we tell you after tuition, like, get your ass back home straight? What is this? You're roaming around like loafer and stuff, you know, aimlessly. Like you have now
Fucking
home,
vagabond.
like there's nobody at home to ask about you and all. This is not how you roam around and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you're just grabbing. He's like, I get it. You eat one shawarma, okay. It doesn't take you an hour to finish it and then come home. I was like, yeah, we were just chilling. He's like, come in the car. Go home and chill. I was like, oh, I know what that means. Oh no. And in the car is death silence, yeah?
Yeah.
And then after that we reach home. And I'm already praying, right? I'm praying to whoever I know, every god I can name in my mind. I'm just
Allah, Jesus,
praying.
everyone above
I'm like,
them.
whoever's up there, save me. Take me with you. And then he just, wanted me to freak the fuck out, right?
Yeah.
After we got home, my mom's like, yeah, so what happened? Oh, he was just with his friends. That's it.
You're
And
dead.
at that point, I was disappointed that I didn't get beaten up because I was so built up to the stress that I prepared my body to get lashed at.
dude.
And I was like, that's it? I was like, damn.
But was it like, okay, so you're an only child.
Yeah.
I'm the second child. You're the first child.
Oh,
so was it the same for your younger brother? or-
No.
See, Sid was very much like you.
Yeah, I guess he's also
So
very
Sid
silent.
Sid was smart. Okay.
He had seen-
Sid
he had
was
seen
smart.
stuff.
He can see firsthand what happens when you mess up. And he was like, So he didn't hide it very well. I shall do it better.
Makes sense, yeah.
Sid was much smarter.
Much
But obviously they
sneaky.
always were like,
Yeah.
dude, you're the elder one. He's
He
gonna
is-
look at you and
he's-
learn.
yeah.
I'm like, he can learn other things from everywhere else. Why are you putting
Exactly.
this responsibility on me? Do you think that he spends all his day writing a journal like, yes, my brother did this, I shall replicate today?
10th April 2019.
You know?
He told me to go fuck myself, and I did not.
Like, literally. And it was so, unfair. But yeah, eventually, they realized, they're like, okay, we can't tie him and keep him in the house. So then it finally broke off, and then once, I moved out, had my own place and stuff,
Like, do whatever.
then they were like, yeah,
do
now we can't. Now there's no way.
You're old enough to do
But
whatever.
even when I was working and stuff, they would be like, dude, why are you going out all the time? Then it became not about curfew. Then it was like,
You don't
why
spend
can't
time
you
with
spend
us."
time with
Fine,
us?
okay.
Oh my god.
I'm like, am I not at home every day? Yeah, but we hardly talk.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
about what?
No,
I
dude,
I
so
have
was that
finished-
like a few years back?
Yeah.
So I think, okay, that's probably where
get
I
this
am right now. Yeah.
My mom is like, oh, welcome to the Hotel Balas.
Yeah.
Room board included,
Yes.
right? You don't need
Oh,
to talk to the
yes.
reception at all.
Oh, yes. They've been like, yeah, this is like a lodge for you, like a hotel inn.
So yeah, it's the same. I think for the last few weekends, like every Saturday I was out from the morning to do
Yeah,
some
yeah.
work, and last week we went out. We went for the movie, came back at 1, and I came back, and my mom's like, you know that every weekend you don't need to go out, right?
Yeah. I'm like,
you can stay
Oh
at
my
home.
God.
yeah,
also.
they're like, I'm like, what do I do staying at home? Talk to us. Spend time with us. I'm like, fine. I will take you up on that. Then I stay at home. I'm like, guys, you want to go watch a movie? You want to go out for dinner?
They're like, no.
There's food at home. What? Okay, there's food at home. Do you want to do something at home? Yeah. Once dad finishes watching the news,
Oh,
shoot me. Kill me now.
my God, dude, yeah.
And I told them, now you see, this is why I am at home. You guys, that is not the reason. Don't back answer.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is such a desi.
Such hypocrisy. dude.
I'm like, when I am telling you I have the solution to your issue,
Oh, yeah, dude.
and I'm willing to give you that, right? Not because I'm doing you a favor. I
Exactly.
want to be here at home, spend time with you. And now you're not in the mood. So I'm like, okay, so does that mean now I can step out? No, it's already late. Now you stay home. Like, take me away from here.
Oh, yeah, dude. For me, but talking about the phones, dude, it made it so bad. Because, okay, I would be out and about. I had this, my first phone was this, really nice flip phone. I had a shitty camera, but still, I got the job done. I think there was this one time where, I didn't pick up the call because I missed it or something. It was on silent because I
Yeah.
just come out of some extra classes and stuff. And then I was on the way home and I saw 15 missed calls.
Oh.
I'm like, fuck. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to call back. I'm just going to go home. Like, let's think of this plan as I get home.
No.
And then I'm telling my mom, yeah, sorry, I missed the calls. I just noticed
Yeah,
downstairs. I thought I'll tell you in person.
yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah.
She's like, you know, you are our only son. What if you went missing? How would we know? What is the point of the phone? I'm like, no, I'm sorry. I had it on silent. She's like, we gave your phone to put it on silent? I'm like, no, I was in
heard this
class. I
story.
didn't want to disturb you. She's like, who is calling you except us? Who is this person? I'm like, fuck, okay, makes sense. Then, oh my god. So my mom's like, okay, you know what's a punishment? I'm like, what? No more phone. I'm like, you know, I'm winning in this situation. You have no way to contact me, right? Then she's took a step back, like, okay, fine.
Good point. Valid point.
I mean, with the phone, it's also like when you're like sitting with when you're with your parents and you're just looking at something on your phone and you just suddenly smile and they're like,
What's so funny?
What's so funny? Who's messaging you? I'm like, dude, I'm just watching memes, man.
Wait, didn't you have your mom blocked on Insta for a while or something?
No, she's
Or WhatsApp stories?
WhatsApp stories for something.
Dude, nah, I've done that, dude.
I still have my dad blocked on my Facebook and
Yeah,
Instagram.
yeah.
No,
And
they're
after
not
that,
blocked on.
I reported him also.
So whenever I would get in an argument with my mom, the first thing I would do is like delete off Facebook and everything else. And then my mom would be like, oh, I can't see your Facebook profile anymore. What are you doing? I'm like, oh no, I just deleted Facebook. Like, you know, it's not really cool anymore. It's like, I see on your laptop right now Facebook is open. What are you shitting me right now? Add me back.
Man.
I'm like, no.
Always, they were always a step ahead. Somehow they always knew like what we were up to.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
That's
dude.
true.
But I think that comes from like our parents had high expectations for us, or I think that's like a common thing. Parents
Yeah, that's
having
true.
high expectations.
Expectations of Desi parents are the same, I think.
Oh,
they
yeah.
they come and tell you, look, I don't want you to be a topper or anything,
Oh yeah.
but do at least decently well. And then when you do decently well,
yeah.
see, you can do so well. So why do you miss out on those marks?
Oh yeah, dude. Oh man. So I think,
Oh, dude. Especially those kids who come to me and tell me, dude, I'm gonna get screwed at home.
Yeah. How much you get? 48 out of 50.
48 on 50.
Like,
fuck you, dude. I got 8 out of 50.
Dude, do you know if I get marks like that in that consistency, my mom might probably buy me a plane. Forget cars.
Exactly. Because like, see, what would happen with me at least was that, I mean, call it luck or bad luck. I was friends with all the smart guys in our class.
The geeks.
The fucking geniuses,
The
dude.
geeks, yeah.
Like literally, the smartest of the smart. So anytime like results would come out, they'd be like, "Oh, how'd you do?" I'm like, "No. So this dude got this much," and then so other person like I think it used to be like, "Yeah, this guy got like 69 out of 100." She's like, "Okay, that's okay. So how did you do?" If he got 69, what are you expecting from me, dude? I got 39. Dude, there was so many exams. Like, so when my parents moved to this apartment,
Yeah.
they found answer sheets that they had never seen.
Oh.
Never
I
seen.
had those. I had
Oh,
those.
yeah. Like-
Hidden under the cupboard, over the
Oh,
cupboard,
yeah.
behind the cupboard.
Like to this date, me and this friend have a running joke. So during our final exams,
Yeah.
like in CBSE we call them boards. So we had pre-boards, kind of like to give
Warm
you
up,
that
yeah.
that reality shock that
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
fucking dumb, study hard, legit. So for chemistry, the first exam out of 70, I think I got passing was what 30, 23,
30 or something.
23. I remember it should be 23 and a half.
Oh, yeah.
I got 22 and a half. I was
Oh.
like, fuck. I go to the teacher and my mom said, anyway, it's like, no, I checked your paper 10 times just to make sure I could find an extra mark. There is nothing. You've completely exhausted your brain. I'm like, okay, fine. So then there was a retest for me and this other guy. The test was, I think, out of 50 this time. I scored even worse. I think I got like a 10. It just kept, I think they did another retest where I think I got a 2 out of 20.
Oh
How are
my
you getting
God.
worse?
I just kept getting worse and worse and worse.
Like, what's wrong with
Yeah,
you?
then what the fuck? Like, what is this? Then legit, okay, so the day before our chemistry final board exam, the teacher called me to school. She's like, okay, we're gonna study together and like get this information in your fucking head. Oh man, I bless her with like everything. I passed so well. Like I think I got like a 40 or 45 out of 70.
Oh.
But okay, the best is okay. Physics also in school, dude. Fuck. I will never forget. As we were walking out, because we used to walk to the foyer.
Yeah.
Because the physics
Yeah,
was in
yeah,
our first exam.
No,
So-
English was the first exam.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Then physics, at least our physics professor was at the door. And he's like, best of luck, best of luck,
Yeah,
best of luck.
yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna get a best of luck. Yeah. He just pats me on my back and says, attempt every question. Like, oh.
There's no luck for you.
Attempt every question.
Oh, that's a good one.
Steps will give you marks. I'm
Oh,
like,
my
fuck.
God.
He just knew.
But yeah, like, with this marks and stuff, so I don't know, I mean, since we are all in the same school,
Yeah.
we would have had that thing like when you fail or you score like really bad, they tell you get this paper signed by your parents.
I mean, I never got them signed. Luckily, they would just call my dad.
Directly, yeah.
Okay, so
Then I just
I've
get
not
fucking
experienced that.
Look at this guy, look at this
Dude,
guy.
I legit failed 11th grade almost.
Ooh.
I got like a 54% out of something. And like they called my dad.
You're almost about to be detained.
Yeah, literally, I was on the cusp of being detained. I think my dad like look, no, he'll get his shit together, he'll sort it out.
And then did your dad whoop your ass?
Oh fucking hell, dude! I don't think he told me until I actually graduated school. He's like, I went to your school and I had to literally beg them to let you go to 12th. I'm like, damn, dude, I don't give a shit though. I was like, dude, I'm done, dude.
This is exactly why Indian
Bad.
parents whoop our asses.
Oh man, I'm so lucky. My dad never hit me. So my dad's like a national level karate black belt champion. Like he has legit competed and beat the fuck out of people.
That is why he didn't hit you, because he
Yeah.
thought you would die.
Exactly.
He might have just been like, what's happening? Balla's dead.
Oh yeah. My mom did all my beatings, and my mom was very creative with them. Like there was some maths exam in like I think 4th or 5th grade, and I failed. So my mom decided the best punishment is beat you with the same textbook you didn't study.
Maybe that will let you.
Like this is not how fucking osmosis works. This is not how it works, dude.
She's like, did you understand now? No. Poof.
Dude, I remember once like my mom. So over summer break,
A plus B the whole square.
exactly. So Shifa told me that do these problems and I'll check the answers. Because see, at the back of our textbooks used to be the answers.
The answers, yeah.
So what I used to do is, I know the answers are there. I would write some bullshit ass steps. My mom may or may not figure it out. And then I would put the correct answer. My mom realized, she caught on to this very quickly because she would go through the step. Like, makes
She
no
knew
sense.
you're not that smart.
Because like, she would give like 25 questions, I would get all 25 right.
Yeah.
And within like 10 to 15 steps, when she would see the examples are way longer. When she tore out the answer key the next day, I'm like, Mama, I don't know anything.
Balla is sweating and shitting bricks at the same time.
Dude, I'm at home, I'm like, fuck. What is A plus B equal to?
Oh, dude.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, like, like when you take bad news. Okay, I was giving the example of having your question paper signed because like when you take the bad news, there's always a good cop and bad cop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The parents play that key. So for you guys, how was it? Like,
So-
who played the good cop? Who was the bad cop?
No, for me, like I think my dad has always been the serious one. Like
So he's the bad cop.
it's just
Yeah.
it's always like anytime like if I mess up something, like
Yeah.
that threat from mom's like, oh, I'll tell your dad. And I'm like,
So he's the bad cop for
yeah,
that's
sure.
the
I
worst,
can't I
man.
can't do anything.
So,
And he doesn't need to hit. Like you
Yeah, just
that one look or
the
you know
worst.
or that one
It's
comment you're
it's
okay.
the anticipation.
Yeah.
Because like, okay, so at least for me, my mom would work, but she would come home at 3 o'clock. And my dad would come home at around 8.
Yeah.
So I don't know if anyone had this, but at least for me, because my parents were working, every time I would get home, the first thing I would have to do is call my mom from the landline.
Yeah.
Every time.
I used to do
like,
that, yeah.
I used to, like, God forbid, if I went down to the grocery store, just got some stuff and come, she's like, where were you? I'm like, I was just downstairs in the grocery store, getting some candy and stuff. She's like, why? You come home first and then you go get. I'm like, no man, I was hungry. I was like downstairs already. Why will I make 2 extra trips? Like, look at me, dude. This mass I'm cultivating takes effort. Then, oh man, I'm like, so, okay, this happened and I was like half an hour late, I think. In this half an hour,
What were you growing the fucking candy?
man,
Half an hour late.
Dude, so like there's sour punk red, then the green. There's like so many choices. Like kid in a candy shop,
Cola
dude.
flavor.
So many choices. In this half an hour that I'm late,
Yeah.
my mom has called the bus driver,
Oh.
the fucking school,
School.
and everybody, and like everyone's tense. Like, no, we dropped him off. We're like, yeah, he should be home. Like, what the fuck? And then I come home. I'm like, oh my god, dude, I got the whooping of my life. And then best is okay. My mom's like, okay, I am done with you. Now you wait 5 more hours in anticipation of your dad to come and whoop you too. Like, fuck. And my dad is like, so he's a very nice guy, but he doesn't hit, and he knows he won't. So he plays the fucking emotional blackmail.
Oh.
He's like, know what you're doing. do you think we're happy with this? Are you happy with this? I'm thinking, fuck yeah, I had fun, dude. Like, yeah, dude, like, I'm pretty chill with
That's
this. Exactly, yeah, like, I don't see the problem here right now. I see tardiness, okay, that I can work on, but like, I had fun. It's like, when you do this to us, you're lost, and we as parents are getting tense because we have only one child. It's not like we can make another.
One child.
I'm like, man, you can make another, dude. What do you mean? I'm like, okay, I'll bet it'll be weird. There's like a 15-year gap. They must have realized, okay, this one came out. Fuck, we need to make another one.
And tell him how fucked up the first one is.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, in my case, I think they both became bad cops. Like, there was no good
Exactly,
cop.
yeah, there was no good cop.
Oh, my God. So, when it came to education, my mom was the bad cop.
Yeah.
And when it came to disciplining, my dad was the bad
That
cop.
was bad.
But like speaking about like how you said there's always one parent that you can confide in and stuff like that. Right?
Yeah.
So while growing up, that was my mom. So my
Same.
mom was like the good cop who I could go and like be like emotional and be like, oh why is he beating me like this? Dad doesn't understand. Go tell your husband not to put his hands on me. And I'm crying. She's like, don't talk about your father like that. He's not my father. Who beats their own son like this? She's like, okay, fine, calm down. And then I'll be like that with my dad, full teenage.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, what do you want? I'm like, nothing. Okay,
yeah.
now that I'm at a stage where I can chill with my dad,
Yeah.
So now it's like, I'm more cool with him than with my mom. Because now my dad and me are like, so what do you thought about, future settling down? You thought about wife, girlfriend.
Oh.
So we're having those open conversations.
Yeah.
For my mom, typically an Indian mom,
Yeah.
no woman in this world is good enough for my son.
Oh.
Shoot me in the face. Oh.
So I was first like, so with my mom, like I would always be my mom. Still is like this.
Yeah.
But oh my god. So first in initial when I was getting into dating a bit,
Yeah.
I would tell my mom like, okay, I'm going out to meet someone.
Yeah.
She'd be like, oh, where are you going? I'm like, oh, I'm just meeting a girl. She's like, you didn't have any girls in your school that you talked to, so where are these girls suddenly coming from out of your life?
Show her where you're swiping.
Exactly. Yeah. So I showed this one girl. I think this was like after the first date. And I showed like, okay, this is this chick. She's like,
You can do better.
no. This is not for you. No. Like, what the fuck, dude? She's pretty funny and cool and shit. She's like, you can do better, beta. You can do better. I'm like, what the fuck? No. She's pretty good looking. She's like, no. Your eyes are deceiving you. Like, what the fuck? My mom was casual face saying like, this bitch ugly, dude.
You should have told her that's because my blood is not here anymore. It's all gone down. so yeah, that was like the thing, like in the good cop and bad cop. But
always.
yeah, man, like, what is like the weirdest punishment you've got?
This is stupid, okay, but I was a dumb kid. So like my mom gave me this punishment, okay, like you gotta write a sentence in your notebook 100 times.
I used to get that because my handwriting was bad.
I got it for that, and also I think because like my parents were like, oh, you're like, what the fuck and all. So I was like very pissed off, like it's pure hatred in my head. So I wrote I hate you like 100 times. My mom was like, you choose this sentence. I'm like, it's short and it conveyed my emotions in the moment. She's like, no, now you're punishing me. Fuck.
Oh! He just died his mom.
So my mom was of course, like as a parent even I would be hurt if I So my mom was like, what's the punishment? You're gonna write I love you and you're gonna mean every single time. I'm like, how will I know when I mean it? She's like, no, because you wrote I hate you once, 100 times, you're gonna write this 200 times. I'm like, fuck.
Twice for every idea.
Exactly, yeah. Oh man. But my handwriting's shit now still, so.
So then you might have actually meant it.
Yeah, but then there was this one time I did something stupid also, but it was like, it was like my story of my life, did something stupid.
Yeah.
So I got like a note in my school diary about I was like a shithead in a class or something.
Yeah.
Firstly, this bitch, okay, so I'm asking to go to the bathroom because I need to fucking yak. And she doesn't let me. And then I yak in class. And then she takes it up as, oh, he's acting up and shit like that.
Like what? You forcefully made yourself.
I don't know, whatever the fuck. So she writes a note in my mind like he's disruptive in class, he's not paying attention, and he's causing chaos and stuff. I'm like, oh fuck, man. Like, plus I was on like shaky rocks because like there was another incident. I'll get into this right after this, but I basically in the diary stuck the pages together and I went out to go play. I'm playing, and it's like that same golden goal moment going on, and I hear from the elevator, puff. I'm like, fuck, dude. My mom never yells my name like that.
Oh.
I'm like, guys, see you. I go, oh my god. Dude.
See you, maybe not.
Maybe not. Yeah.
It's life and death.
It's life and death. So I got my shit rocked. I think my punishment for that was, for like a month, I wasn't allowed to play with friends. Yeah. So why I was on shaky rocks, okay? So in 5th grade, there was this incident where, so we had transitioned from writing in pencils
to pen.
Oh, yeah.
So
The ink
I
pencil.
left my pencil case at home, and I got to school. I'm like, oh fuck. So there was this other kid who had an extra pencil case. I thought, I'm like, hey dude, I kind of don't have a pen. Can I borrow one from you? He's like, yeah, sure. And I take the pen and I'm writing with it. I didn't get to give it back to him in person because I didn't want to like, just leave it in his desk or something. So I took it home and I got it back to him. I'm like, hey dude, I'm sorry, I took a pen. This son of a bitch wasn't lending out his own pens. There was some other student who had left his pencil case on his absent and lending out his pens.
Oh.
So I give it to the kid back.
Is he rich now, this friend of yours? Because
he
sounds
was
like
rich.
He sounds like the guy who would take money from the bank and start shit and then distribute it.
He is well off. He's in the US. I keep stalking him once in a while. Just be like, this fucking son of a bitch fucked my life up. So basically, so I give him the pen back. I'm like, hey dude, here's the pen. He's like, oh, that's not my pen. That's his pen. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, oh, dude, I'm sorry. I didn't know that it was his, and I thought it was his, and he gave it out like that. He's like, you wait. I'm like, okay, fine.
You
wait. I'm like, fucking hell, dude. This guy goes to the teacher, says, ma'am, this guy stole my pen yesterday when I wasn't in school, and then he's giving it back to me now, like as if nothing happened. I'm like, ma'am, that's not what happened. I didn't know. Dude, so there was me and these 2 other guys like who were in this situation. So in 5th grade, the teacher was a bitch.
Wait, do we know these people?
Yeah, you know them.
You would know them. I wouldn't.
Yeah. So basically, she's like, okay. She comes in the break period we had, and she takes me and these 2 other guys who were culprit of the same scam. She takes us to the headmistress, and she's saying, so in this time, houses in our school had just been set up, like Indus, Nile, Danube, and whatever.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, okay. The headmistress is like, what is this? This is theft. This is not good. What values are you learning from your parents? This shows the kind of upbringing your parents are doing. I'm like, son of a bitch. I took a pen. I gave it back. I did the good fucking thing. I gave it back, but I cleaned this fucking dickhead's pen.
Oh.
Yeah, so I gave it back.
What do your parents have to say about it?
Dude, my parents are like, you stole his pen. What is this? What is that? Like, is this the values we are inscribing in you? Like, I took the pen. I didn't know it was his and shit.
Or they didn't even bother to hear your side of it. Right?
Dude, zero. I was like,
this always happens, man.
My parents were like, okay, we're gonna go to the parent-teacher meeting and then we'll find out the truth. I'm like, yeah, go find out.
Yeah,
that never happened.
So this happens a lot with Desi parents, like especially with like rebel kids.
Oh, dude.
They're like, but that guy beat me. Yeah, it's your fault only. You must have, angered him.
Exactly, dude. It's the worst.
Why are you never on my side?
The worst part is so what the shithead told the teacher is like, I broke his pens. I'm like, dude, check evidence. This pen is working better. She's like, no. He said it like and all this shit. So my parents' solution is like, okay, fine. You will buy him a pen. And okay, so at that time, like what, Parker used to make pens for 10 dirhams. My pocket money at that time was like 1 dirham a week. And I was saving up for like something. 2.5 months down the drain. I'm like, fucking hell, dude. I swear to God, if I don't take a shit in his pencil box the next time, change my fucking name. I didn't shit, but I took a nasty fart in there. Oh yeah, dude. Best is, okay, so in the middle of school as well, I think one of the other students in our class, his mom was a teacher. She came by to collect him and all. And the fucking teacher is like, did you hear about what happened with some students stealing? I'm like, what the fuck you wearing dirty laundry for, you dumb bitch? Like, she doesn't give a fuck. She's like, yeah, there's these 3 students. She's like, him. They are thieves. I'm like, you're son of the chutia. In my head, I'm thinking like, I'm just like fucking crying at my desk.
Yeah, it's in my head.
I was like, there's no way you finish your education after that.
Oh, yeah, dude, fucking hell.
I've not got really punished. The only thing I can remember is like I've always been a slow eater. Like when I was a kid. And I used to, so my mom used to literally be like behind me and it used to take like 1 hour to eat and that the thing becomes all like dry and all that. So one time my mom was like really irritated and said like, just get out of the house.
Oh, dude, my mom did that to my brother.
And eat there.
See, Anthony, it's an Indian thing.
So she had the plate.
Kick the kid out of the house.
So I'm outside the house. plate is there. She'll close the door.
Oh, dude.
And
my
I'm just
mom
sitting
did the
there.
Same.
And
Okay.
the funny thing was, I still didn't eat. So after like half an hour, she's like, "Man, this guy's not learning. Okay, let's just get back inside."
Yeah, that's the thing. But what's like the biggest bluff that your Indian parents have said, or like a hypocrite kind of a thing?
Bluff. I mean, in terms of like, I have pulled some fast ones on my parents.
No, what?
No,
they
what have
told
they
you?
told you? And
Oh man, the fucking typical. Oh dude, study hard now, son. Life is gonna get better after school.
Yes.
No. Then after you're done with
Just
school,
till your boards.
yeah,
After that,
after 12th, it's all fun.
it's all fun.
College comes.
oh, you
Study
gotta get
4
a
more
good
years.
Good degree, good job.
degree, good job. College is done. You have to focus now, son. You work hard now.
Career,
Correct.
build your career.
Build your career.
Find a good company.
I'm like,
work with MNCs. I'm like,
Oh my god, dude.
And now I'll tell you the stage I am at. Settle down.
Settle down. Get married.
Dude, my
Can
grand-
I start looking for people for you?
Oh.
No.
Dude, I'm actually scared my mom is doing this. So recently she's gotten very concerned about my skincare. Dude, like yesterday, she did like this aloe vera in the bathroom, use it. I'm like, why? I don't need to. She said, no, your skin is dry, plus you have like some strawberry skin because I have like a lot of red spots around and around.
Strawberry skin.
Apparently that's the medical term by the doctor, Strawberry himself.
Oh shit.
So I'm getting scared. Right? I think my mom is like, gotta get this kid fucking looking good and shit. Because she's like, oh, how's the gym going, son? I'm like, yeah, it's going. I go there, check out some nice MILFs over there.
Oh yeah, sure you told her that.
No, obviously not. I said, like, yeah, it's going good.
So it's from
Again,
Tinder to
it's-
Shadi.com.
yeah.
Oh my god, dude, I'm getting scared. Because my grandmom is like on it. She's like, because whenever I go visit my grandmom on my dad's side, she's like, oh, you have a good job, you have a car, you live in a good house, so there's nothing else to do but
Yeah,
lock
man.
it down. I'm like, no, dude, I'm still like 25. Like, chill the fuck out, yo.
Yeah.
You got married at the, like, I think my grandmom got married at the, what, like, grandparents of ours got married at the, what, 19, 20?
18, 20, yeah.
And I'm fucking sitting here at 24, like, I maybe have 6 dirhams in my checking account right now.
Oh dude, that's the. You know the worst is when your parents come to you and they're like, where are you learning these words from?
Oh.
Why are you talking like this? And then cut to, I'm in the car with them. Bastards!
Yes!
I'm like,
Oh, dude.
this is where I heard it first.
Dude, this happened like a couple of weeks back. I was like talking to a friend on the phone. I'm like, yeah man, Gandu, Benchol, you fucking piece of shit. Like, go fuck yourself. But I was like, your mom is right here. Mind your language. I'm like, okay, fine. My dad gets a call from one of his college friends. He's like, kaisa hai Gandu? I'm like, Dad, mom is right here.
And then they're like, hey, you don't teach me. Okay.
No, my dad is like, okay, fuck, he got me. He got me.
Now my state is like, hello. Don't come to teach me, okay?
You know, but there's a funny story.
How sikhaoge? You'll teach me.
This is a funny story. What happened to one of my friends growing up? So his dad, like, he worked in hotels as sort of like the catering department also. So complete swearing through and through. Because he used to work a lot with the kitchen. So his kid legit, like, picked up all the bad words very quickly.
Oh.
So he's taking a taxi ride from somewhere to another place with his mom. And there's a song playing on the radio. This genius guy starts putting out all the swears to the beat of the song. He's like, bastard, motherfucker, bitch.
Oh, dude, but yeah, that was the weirdest thing, like, where they tell you, "Tu sikhayega mujhe, you'll teach me." And I'm like,
I've gone through your.
yeah, I've been through everything,
through
and
everything.
more. I've seen the world, my experience.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
you do know there is
Differences.
in opinion. I can share my opinion, and that could actually be right.
Oh, yeah.
Or better even. No. You don't know anything.
You don't know anything.
At your age and all, we used to. Has every audition of your parents?
We used to walk uphill both ways. What kind of fucked up places are you walking uphill both ways, dude? What the fuck? One way should be downhill at least.
I'm like, did all of you struggle to go to school? Like,
Everyone,
I had to skydive. Like, we used to walk. There used to be paddy field.
Cross the river.
Cross the river. Oh, walk on this tight rope and go. I'm like,
Oh, yeah, dude.
dude, I'm pretty sure like someone's Indian parent has probably gone to school like normally. Like,
Normally, yeah.
I was lucky. My mom and dad, I think, were like a little like on the rebellious side of
Yeah.
it. Because my mom has this funny story. She gets her tuition to pay for school, and she as a kid is like, oh, I got money for fucking candy. Literally takes the money, goes to the candy shop, buys a shit ton of candy, and comes home.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I think my dad was the more adventurous rebel type, and my mom was like the good studious.
I think that is like more
Student,
like same.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dad was like the chiller guy. And
Yeah.
he had like an afro.
Ooh.
He used to play the guitar and stuff.
Damn,
So
that why
I
I got
Ah,
like your
Yeah,
music.
that's
that's
why
where I
you
picked up the music. So that's why I'm telling you, like now at this age, I relate to him because
Yeah.
he and me can connect on that vibe. Like there are times, so when mom is in the car, obviously, dad is like, yo, listen to your mother. When she's not in the car and we're driving, sometimes on the street he'll be like, what did you look at? Like, where are you looking at? And my dad is like, don't know where these people come from in this country. I'm like, right, yeah. He's like, back in the days when I was a manager at this hotel and I used to work, dogs, boy, you could see a lot of them walking around, talking around, and smoking, drinking.
Oh yeah.
Ladies these days, I'm like, yeah, it's called equality, Dad. Everybody has to. He's like, yeah. Do you? I'm like, oh, what? No. nothing. Let's continue the drive.
I legit have bought a vape and I was like very secretive. I'm like, I put it in the cupboard and everything.
Yeah.
I get caught the next fucking day with a vape, dude. Then I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I swear to God.
Oh,
I have bad luck.
When was it the stage where they kind of accepted the fact that you drink, and how did you break that? In my house,
So it's
still a
very
taboo.
unspoken. Like then,
It's an unspoken.
like it's like. So my thing is, if I'm going out drinking, I will tell my parents I'm not taking the car.
Ah.
That means they know I'm going to drink.
Ah.
So if I leave my car keys and I in the house,
Yeah.
they know I've drunk. Or like similar times, like sometimes when we go to places after work,
Yeah.
I'll tell my dad like, can you drop me to work in the morning? I'm like, for what? Like, oh, we're going out later. So I'm like, okay. So now I know what you're going.
But for you, it's like proper open, full-fledged, right?
So there's a yes and a no to this. Okay, so basically there was a stage. There's a few stages I think my parents realized. So there was one like, I think I was like 16 or 17 in school still.
Yeah.
And I don't know, for some reason, one of my friend's mom was giving me a bad rap for it. Like, I don't know, like this dude was like, oh, this dude, he's like a fucking shithead, scores the worst marks in class, smokes and drinks all the time.
She
and
just made you the black wolf.
yeah, legit. And
Yeah.
then, so this is like telling my current best friend's mom, like, oh, like this is about Bhav, and like, you should separate them. They're like
Yeah.
bad wolves and shit. My mom, I told my mom, fuck man, like, me and my best friend kind of, being this rift because of this third fucking auntie. My mom's like, okay, get his phone number. I got the phone number.
The best friend.
Like my best
That
friend, the auntie who's bad
Oh,
mouthing
yeah.
to my best friend's mom. So there's like
Yeah.
3 people in play.
Oh.
My mom calls his the
That
kid who's
Calls that lady, yeah.
exactly, and she's like, so I heard that you were saying some things about my son drinking and smoking. Like, where did you hear this from? Then she gets so defensive. She's like, no, like these kids, they say things, and I just believed what my son was saying. She's like, look, your son might be saying it maybe for God knows what reason, but I know my son, he doesn't do any of these things that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Little did my mom know I was actually true for all of those things.
Oh, the major deception.
But that I gotta give props. Like my mom defended me back up really
Same.
hard.
So my mom has also always had my back with all
Yeah,
these kind
yeah.
of things.
With outside, inside
my
it's
dad
like-
would be like, "Hello, you are the one who's spoiling him all the time. Your love and pampering is what is spoiling
What is
him. Huh? You have no idea the harami this guy is."
do you have a thing where it's like, say your dad in this case, everything bad, he'll be like, really getting at it, and then you do something good and he'll tell your mom, oh, my son.
Ah, yeah.
Oh my
yeah,
God,
yeah, yeah.
yes.
Every time.
Every time.
So my dad will be like, if I do something bad, your son.
Yes.
Okay. But the moment I perform somewhere,
So-
my drum or I win a certificate, something.
My son.
Oh, my son, he's number one in full Dubai. All institutes he compete, number one he is.
Oh,
yes. Yeah, I can show you his videos. He'll only put the CD. So he's like my biggest cheerleader also at the
Yeah.
same time.
Yeah.
So that's the funny thing of Indian parents.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
there's always like
They're
one
there
side.
to support you.
Yeah.
But then they're right there to fucking beat your ass
Oh,
out. Right there, dude.
Yeah, man, for sure. Oh crap.
Oh,
I guess that's about it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it. I think now if sort of reached that stage of where it's you kind of like settle down or
Oh yeah, dude, I'm ready to
or-
fucking move out.
Yeah, both of
I
you do
think
that.
I-
I have
yeah.
dude, I think
You
for the
both
past
need to move out now.
for the past year I've been threatening my parents, I'm gonna move out. I think now my parents are like, yeah, go, move out. Go pay rent.
You
I'm
should.
like, I want to, but like fucking rent, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
But I
wanna
think
see how your
that
FG
can
cruiser
be
goes then.
oh my god.
that can be another episode with a lot more topics
Yeah,
for the post moving
For
out
sure,
or
for
settling
sure.
out, settling in or whatever. So I think that was good. That was our 5th episode. Desi
On
parents,
Desi parents,
Desi
guys.
parents.
So, yeah.
Please
Like,
comment
comment, and subscribe.
on some quirks. I mean, some things which you guys, some things which they relate to.
For sure.
the people listening and
Exactly.
Oh
some
yeah,
things we
let us
missed out
know
on.
what you want us to speak on next.
Exactly.
And I'm sure he will shit on it for sure.
Sure.
Exactly. Fuck your ideas, they're all shit.